What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rono Williams, back from the Outlet Podcast. It's the greatest and the latest, the boldest and the coldest, aka Plat with no features, aka like, share, and subscribe to It's Live. So I had to come out here to the track to motherfucking clear my goddamn head. And as you can hear, I'm congested as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel sick, but it's just, I hung out with a friend. She had a cold. I caught the cold, so, I sound like a little, bleh. But I had to come out here to the track because it's Thanksgiving holidays, and if anybody knows me any, type of well or whatever, I don't like to be around a bunch of people. It doesn't do any good for me. I don't like how it feels. Cars driving and shit. I don't like how it feels to be around a bunch of people. I am a loner. I am an introvert. I like my space. I'm someone that gives advice through the internet, but I don't always feel like talking to people over the phone. Like, I'm a texter. So that's just a little update on me. Now, what I actually came to talk about, I've come across some information, some devastating information, which I'm not going to share on camera, so shut the fuck up with that shit, that makes me look at people completely different. And it's my own damn fault, really, because I sat there and I kept digging and kept digging and kept digging, and I flipped that stone over, and I wish I hadn't flipped it over. And basically my point for this whole thing is, if it don't immediately affect your life, if you're not living with the fear of it, or it isn't causing you any type of health complications, or whatever the case may be, all right? Because what I discovered doesn't necessarily change how I live life. It just changed how I looked at everybody else around me. And I wish to God I could undo finding out. All right? I wish to God I could undo it. It's not always cool to peek in Pandoras Box, man. It ain't the move always to just, I'm curious about what this gonna do and push the big red button. Sometimes you don't need to push the big red button, big fella. Leave it the fuck alone, bro. I consider myself a truth teller. I'm big on telling the truth. I'm not a liar. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is this. Don't ask questions that you don't want the answers to. Sometimes it's better to not fucking know. I'd rather not know. I found out one of my homegirls, one of my friends, was doing some real sneaky shit. And the type of shit she was doing, I got kind of figured she was doing it. But it's like, it doesn't affect me. It just made me look at her like I always had the thought in the back of my mind that she was doing the type of shit she was doing. But when she actually said it out her mouth, I was like, wow, this motherfucker crazy. And I thought to myself, I was like, I've let her hold things before. I've let her borrow money. I've let her do this. I let her do that. One day she's done it to me. I really started, it really makes me look at people different. Like, listen, husbands, if you feel like your wife is cheating, it's okay to know that she's cheating, but do not sit there and dig into the extent of what she was doing. Because I've seen women do sneaky shit in my life. I've done a lot of sneaky shit with women. And I'm telling you, the type of cheating I have been told about from an ex I had been dealing with was completely different from the type of shit that I was doing with the actual women, if you catch my drift. Basically what I'm saying is this, right? What I was doing with the girl, well, not what I was doing, but when my exes told me they cheated on me and shit, it's like, all right, I cheated. You know what I'm saying? It's left up to your imagination to imagine what it's like. You know what I'm saying? But when I was a side piece, I remember what type of shit I did to women that were cheating. And I wouldn't want to be the nigga that had to find out like that. You know what I'm saying? Basically what I'm getting at is, if your wife tells you that you're cheating, or if you find out that your wife is cheating, or whatever the case may be, or you stumble across that information, Fellas, don't make it your business to dig into what she was doing. Just take it on the chin, bro. And be like, all right, well, excuse me. She was cheating. Cool. That's it. We done. Getting divorced. Moving on with our lives and shit, right? It's over. Cool. I don't want to fucking see the sex tape. I don't want to hear from niggas that you was swallowing cum and getting bust on in the face. That's the type of shit that give niggas fucking mental issues and shit, because they found out that their wives has been doing all this raunchy ass shit with other niggas, and you see this bitch on Pornhub and all this crazy shit because you kept digging and looking for shit that wasn't none of your business. Basically, what I'm saying in a nutshell with all these points is don't go flipping over stones that you don't want to know the answer to. I'm at a point in my life, dog. If a motherfucker tell me they might be doing some shit, if I get a vibe from somebody that they might be doing some shit, I'd rather not know. I'd rather not know. And I used to be one of them niggas, I'm like, man, tell me the truth, I can handle it. Shit, sometimes you can't always handle it. I used to really believe that. Like, oh, well, don't worry about it. It ain't no thing. I can handle the truth. I'm a real man. It ain't gonna kill me. Shit me. There is a such thing as too much truth. There is a such thing as too much truth. Sometimes you'd rather not know to the extent of what you may be dealing with, you know? Sometimes you don't need those answers. And real shit, it's been about 3-4 days since I found out what I found out, and I wish I didn't know. It's a trip. I wish I didn't know. I wish I didn't know that about people. I have found out about people I wish I didn't know. But, you know, when you know better, you do better. And since I have been extremely enlightened to what the fuck this shit really is out here, and I know I'm being real vague, all right? But since I have been enlightened to what's been going on out here, I know to maneuver a little bit different. I know to be a little bit careful with the women I deal with. A little bit careful with just people in general around me. You know what I'm saying? And not to dig too deep in this shit. Like, if someone says it's this thing, let it be that. If anything else pops up, I'd rather find out that way instead of going to search for the answer. But this has been Running Up Wins for the Outlet Podcast, man. Please, take care of yourself.